You love the college football? Well, Tuesday was a big day for you and me and Stanford Steve, all of us. The College Football Playoff Board of Managers, who are an absolute riot, a great group of people. They unanimously approved a model for the 12-team playoff, which begins this fall. 5-7 model guarantees the inclusion of the 5 highest-ranked conference champions in the expanded field. 4 highest-ranked conference champions earn first-round byes into the quarters. The 5th highest-ranked champion will play in the first round. Likewise, the 7 teams to earn an at-large bid. Now, the 5th highest-ranked conference champion, not necessarily the 5 seed. If that program is ranked between 5 and 11, it will slot into its ranking. If it's outside the top 12, it will become the 12 seed. Stanford Steve back from his road assignment, doing the Lord's work down at Dewey Beach. Cold on Saturday. Windy. This is awesome, I think, because it now gives us an idea of what this is going to look like from a calendar standpoint. And what we're looking at, I think that's the most exciting piece of this, is the 20th and the 21st of December. It's a Friday and a Saturday. You have 4 on-campus playoff games go.
That calendar is chock full, but think about it, Scott. When you think about on-campus, what we've always wanted, Penn State people probably getting a whiteout, Auburn people maybe getting people down on the plains for War Eagle. Just everything you possibly want on a college campus. You talk to people with these universities. They even talk about making adjustments to make sure their surface is ready because they've got to be ready for cold weather. All things like that, but the college campus, that's what we've wanted. That's what I think a lot of these teams have wanted to earn.
Sure. Now, I know you want to be a little bit greedy. Like, this is good. What did you want?
Oh, I wanted the quarterfinals on campus, but I get it. Our tie-ins to the bowls, it's good. This is better than the other option.
The tie-ins to the biggest bowls are never going to die for a million different reasons. But I think it's interesting to point out, there was curiosity, real concern maybe, that conference championship games might now lose their importance. Absolutely not. Because if you're in one of these big boy conferences and you win that, you're guaranteed a bye. And how many days might that get you?
Well, probably buys you 11 days and not getting that home game. But 11 days at that point in the season, there's going to be plenty at stake in those conference championship games.
And again, just looking at that calendar and where it starts on campus, and then you've got the NFL playoffs, which take over in the middle, and then you get almost like a Super Bowl kind of a bye in between the semis and then the national championship game on the 20th. Now, we thought, let's show people a bracket because people like them, especially visual learners like myself. We're going to use last year's rankings and explain why you will not see Liberty. You remember last year they were the 6th highest ranked conference champion, but that's because there were 6 conferences, right? You had the Pac-12, which existed. Now there's only 4 power conferences. Liberty could still earn the 5th conference championship bid, but last year they weren't ranked high enough to get it. Florida State would have. So I get that it's a tad convoluted, as are the fact that we're going to show you a graphic with some teams who won conferences who are going to be in the same conference. But here's a graphic.
Bang!
What would it look like based loosely on what last year is? How about Missouri going to Autzen? How about OU going down to Florida State?
How about it all? All of it. Look how good that looks.
Agreed. And I just thinking about graphics and fight songs and fan bases, and you could say, well, wait, that Penn State-Ohio State game, that was a defensive struggle. It wasn't an offensive showcase. Would they run that back? Yes. They're not going to move teams around. It's not like the brackets in the NCAA tournament where they protect anybody against anybody. If it's Penn State, Ohio State, run it back. Run it back in Columbus and Ole Miss, Georgia. Obviously, that would be an SEC battle that you could see again.
Unbelievable.
But just imagine, again, that Friday and then the Saturday tripleheader on campus.
Yeah. Everything. We'll get you out of the studio, get you one of those games.
Yeah?
Yeah. Come on down.
A little private aviation right there. You get me on one of them stealth bombers, and I'll visit your campus. I just think that having a sense of the structure now, getting an idea of what it might look like, and again, we understand that using last year's rankings because everything's changed. Alabama and Texas are in the same conference now. Michigan and Washington are going to be in the same conference now. So, and that's actually kind of wild to look and realize how many things are changing all at once. But this is what we will have starting next week.
Little nibble here. Just give you a little nibble.
Small taste.
Man, it looks good.
I would agree with that. So that's what things are going to look like. A little college football.
Give me something.